So I'm back in Bali for the third time. I know some people come here once and probably never return. Not that it's a bad place. If anything, it's amazing, but it's not the biggest place on earth. But for some reasons, I keep returning. So I'm here for the next 2 weeks, and the plan is to slow down, explore Bali, visit some old favorites, Gili Islands, which are going to be amazing, and hopefully find something new this time. So let's do this. Maybe I'm biased because I love fruit in Thailand. I lived in Thailand for a few months, almost a year actually, and I've been there many times. But everywhere in the world I've traveled to, I always compare the taste of fruit, the quality of fruit back to Thailand because it's so amazing. Like this coconut, it's huge, it's massive, it's nice. But the coconuts back in Thailand, they are just bellissimo. This is good too, I'm not complaining. Wow, did you see that guy? He somersaulted like in the air. I swear to God, it was a somersault. He went like whoop, like a kite. That was pro. Like, wow, I've never seen something like that in real. I actually haven't even seen it on the TV or anything. That guy like was in the air. Crazy. Delicious. My favorite part of drinking coconut is actually eating coconut. Get here. Just like that. Smashed it in seconds, I think. So this is Kura Beach. Kura, Legian or Legian, I think, and Seminyak, depending on where you are. It's a pretty big stretch. And I think the airport is just over there. So anyone who comes to Bali for the first time, especially, it is a good chance that they'll come here because this place is packed with hotels, tours, beaches, clubs, shopping centers, cafes, everything. Like it's great. If you are ever coming to Bali for the first time, come here. So this Kura Beach, it's really popular. It looks amazing, but also it's popular for surfing. A lot of amateurs come here to learn how to surf. Of course, there are some pros in the water, like the one we saw. He backflipped in the air. Don't know how he did it, but as you can see behind me, there are some students trying to learn, getting lessons. And then of course, you can go in the water with the instructor, hopefully ride a wave or two. But then you also have those guys with the camera, with the massive lens on them. They're everywhere. And they're taking photos of people randomly. Random people, especially when they're riding a wave. So once you're done, you can come talk to these guys and get a professional photo of you, hopefully riding a wave. Pretty cool photo. So make sure you get one. So I did hire a surfboard this morning. I didn't get lessons because I have had lessons in the past, so I know the basics. And surprisingly, I was managed to ride a few waves. Like nothing crazy, but a few seconds. Enough to give me that, yeah, it's worth it. Bit of fun. I think I paid about 50,000 local for 1 hour. And yeah, here is the evidence. Have a look and be nice. If I had any salt deficiencies, it should be good by now. That's how much salt water I have ingested in the last half an hour. Woohoo! Okay, we're getting some winning. I'm actually getting tired now. This one looks not bad. Oh yeah. Oh, this might be it. And oh. Maybe this one. If it doesn't break, nah, it's fine. Big one, back to back. Okay, turn around. Apart from this small, teeny tiny injury, not a bad day.
Okay, try again, Opterio. Opterio. Okay. Dia pebogo irona. Na, do, say. Yes.
Hello, doggy. Hello. You gonna say hello? Maybe not today.
Come.
It's okay, it's okay. Resting. Must be tired. Boy, girl? Boy or girl?
Boy.
Boy, what's his name?
Marco.
Marco. Hello, Marco. Marco is cute. See you. So anyone who's coming to Bali or anywhere you go and you see someone, you know, somewhere with surf lessons, I highly recommend, even if you're scared or not confident, just get some lessons and, you know, they will go with you, an instructor. And if you still don't like it, yeah, you don't have to go all the way in. But I think it's something worth to try at least once in your life. Do you need to know how to swim? It always helps, but I don't think you have to be like a pro swimmer, because you're not going to go deep in the water. You'll be touching the sand or the base all the time, I think.
Morning.
Morning, my friend. So after getting smashed by the waves, I went back to my hotel, got fresh. I actually had a nap. Is it a nap? I'm not sure. It was a bit longer than that, so perhaps a decent sleep. And now I'm back out and about. It's about 4 p.m. and the sun's gonna set in a few hours, I think 6. By the way, this is a big shopping center. Pretty decent actually. And I think it's a rush hour. But look at the amount of bikes. A lot of bikes here. As you can imagine, in this part of the world with so much population. I don't know if I'm lucky or it's just the time of the year. There are not a lot of people here. And it's a beautiful weather. So whatever the reason is, I'm not complaining. I'm really happy. I think I've been here twice to Bali, and I'm talking about this part of Bali, the Legian Kura Semyang, there were like a lot of people. It was packed, but this time it's my third day, and yeah, pretty good. What we are in 6th June, the first week of June. Not bad. I think there's some sort of surfing competition happening.
Red. Your front position is 3.83.
Yeah, it must be.
And
So the plan is, as I mentioned before, I'm here for 2 weeks, and I'm gonna split each section into a different vlog. Tomorrow I'm heading to Ubud, which is I think an hour and a half, maybe 2 from here, depending on the traffic. And yeah, I would love for you guys to join. I'm not gonna go into that, like, subscribe, all the kind of stuff. You guys know how it rolls, so do that. I really like Ubud. I'll tell you why when we get there. Different from here. I think by looking at this, the sun's gonna set just over there somewhere, which is good for us because I was planning to grab one of these chairs, lounges, have a drink. By the way, it's a huge section of this beach. Like, I know it's not one beach in terms of what they call it, like Kura Beach, Legian Beach, Semyang Beach, but naturally it's just one big beach. Very decent. I reckon it'd be a few kilometers. Yeah, definitely. Is that a squirrel? Yes. And he or she is not afraid. Oh, actually there are 2. There's one over there. Hello. Alright, let's leave them alone. Oh, I know why. Look at this guy selling the peanuts. Maybe they saw it from the distance and came down, hoping to catch some. If anyone asks me where to stay out of these 3, I would say pick Legian. I don't know if it's called Legian or Legian. I was in China a few months ago and I went to a place called Lijiang. So I'm getting confused here. But Legian, Legian. I think this is the spelling here. But yeah, the reason for that is because it's a middle ground. There's a lot of party, a lot of stuff happening in Kura. And Semyang is, how should I say it? It's not as crazy. And Legian, let's say that, it's, you know, a bit of both. So this is it for this video. Even though I've been here before in this area, I stayed for 3 days because I landed in Denpasar and I wanted to have some reset before I begin this kind of like a big Bali adventure. As I mentioned before, tomorrow I'm heading into Ubud, which is going to be amazing. Like, they call it the heart of Bali in terms of culture and everything. I believe it, but if you want to see that, you need to join me on that journey. Saying that, I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll go back, get some rest, and get onto the road tomorrow. Thank you.